Hello, and welcome back to the Falling Up podcast. And we're going to talk about Man United versus Liverpool. Put that mic.
Oh, I hate that part of that. Right.
So
I think we should probably explain what's
just
going on.
Explain your situation.
Yeah. So, welcome back to the Falling Up podcast again. So, me and Tom Barnes, who is back in the podcast, the keen eye viewers can't tell. He's back in the podcast. Me and Tom made a little deal on Thursday that whoever lost the game would have to do the podcast in a full kit. And I mean,
we all know the result.
Everyone knows the result of the game, so I guess we'll get cracking into it. Manchester United 0, Liverpool 7.
Is it a quiz? Quiz?
Are we going to start with the quiz?
I think we have to. It's tradition, isn't it?
Okay.
We'll give you time to gather your thoughts because I can imagine that you're not in the greatest headspace right now.
We'll give you time to fix your microphone as well.
Yeah. I think we should be good now.
You div. Right, yeah. You go get your quiz, mate. I'll look after this point.
Yeah.
Are we colour coordinating or what? What's the plan?
Yeah,
I've got green on my back, so I have to go with green.
You can take yellow, and Tom can take green or to blue.
Tom blue, yeah.
Blue. Okay.
Right, has he got blue eyes?
Yes.
Has he got blue eyes?
I do.
Ah, cute.
I don't think you do.
He does, yeah.
He
got black.
green.
I always have done.
He's got black eyes on it.
What? What?
We'll do it with it.
Right.
Oh dear. Right, we're gonna start with
long
you.
white socks on. Your ballet.
World stage.
Right.
They're not even long.
World
I feel the
stage.
shin.
Right.
They're actually gotten a bit. I have to bring them down a bit.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a great question.
So tight.
This is a great question.
Who's it for?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Which player got stopped for speeding on the M1 whilst on his way to watch the 1966 FIFA World Cup final?
What?
Let me just go from a catalogue of players who will be about 20 years old. Let me go from a catalogue of players born in 1940.
Go on then, mate.
I don't have any.
Hold on. Can we give him some clues?
I mean, you can, yeah. I don't really know.
Is that what we're doing now? We give clues?
You got a green question, and the colour green is symbolic to this man.
Yeah, that's a very good clue.
Colour green symbolic to it.
Yeah.
It is, to be fair.
I don't have a clue.
Have you seen the answer?
Yeah.
The colour green symbolic. Well, that's got to be something to do with his kit or something, hasn't it?
Could have green eyes.
Oh, we could.
On
Could have green
Tom.
hair.
Let's go from a catalogue of green-eyed players.
Do we know any green-eyed footballers?
Why would I know any green?
Why are you looking into football?
Look at their eye colour.
Right.
Right, just guess a player.
I don't
He's
know.
symbolic to me.
Very simple.
It's-
George Best.
The thing is, when you said symbolic to me, I knew it, but I wouldn't have known it otherwise.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I thought green Northern Ireland.
That's a good question.
You get it.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
I
it is a
like
good
that
question.
That's
Right,
a
it is a
very
good
unique
question. But you got to. Right.
Let's hope everyone else
you
gets
read?
questions as hard as that now, then.
That wasn't that hard.
Yes, it was.
I would have got that.
What, who's this for?
Right, Tom. Blue question. Are you ready?
Ready?
This is general knowledge. You've done the quiz twice
yeah.
now?
No, just the once.
Just the once. So this is your second time doing the quiz, even though this is your sixth time in the podcast. And by the way, Mason is here. He's just in the background, but we thought he's given up his seat today for Tom because obviously he's a Liverpool fan.
And Mason's very tired
And
as well.
Mason. He doesn't. Last week we got a couple of complaints from the viewers and myself from the amount of times he yawned.
You
during
do
the
like to
podcast,
yawn,
yeah.
mate. I will say that.
Did you know that if you yawn on a train, you get 9 other people around you to yawn as well? That's your yawn.
Weirdly, mate, I didn't know that. No,
That's your
cheers.
stat for the day.
Stat.
Yeah.
Cheers for that, kid.
Okay.
No. No.
But they say no, it's way too easy.
Oh.
Way too easy.
Got it right last time, I think.
What was your question last
No.
time?
Jesus
About World
Christ,
Cup.
mate.
Who's had the most?
No.
Someone wins.
No, God knows. Oh my God.
That's alright.
Oh, bless you.
It's quite hard.
See? Oh my
It
God.
is.
It's easier than mine.
Right, let's go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, of course it is.
Wah.
God bless you.
It's a game. Take a shot every time Legs mentions the socks or looks at the socks. Right, Tom Barnes, general knowledge. Who once said, football is a simple game, 22 men chase a ball for 90 minutes, and at the end, the Germans always win?
Oh, I should
know the
that,
quote.
though.
Yeah, because it's read it to you.
Oh. I hate my existence. Got anyone going through your head or just completely blank?
The only one that's come to mind is Mourinho. But
Is that your final answer?
I'm
It's
gonna
a simple game.
I'm gonna go
And then
Mourinho.
kick a ball around the pitch.
It was Gary Lineker. Though in 2018 he tweeted that the Germans no longer always win. Even though I don't know.
Oh, he's a funny lad, is Gary. Very funny bloke.
Got big ears as well.
He does have really big ears. Loves some crisps as well.
He does love crisps.
He does, yeah, he does.
Can't argue
It's
with
a
that
fact.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a fact. He
He
loves
does
it.
Yeah,
love crisps.
that should be in the quiz.
Because he advertised them, didn't he, for
Yeah,
Walkers? Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
Crisps as well.
He loves crisps.
He does. Big ears and loves crisps.
Do you
That's
see
all
me
there is
being
to it.
really sarcastic about Ibra in the comments and no one was getting
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It was too much
That
talk. And it was like
stupid
people were like
overused joke.
Ibra, and I was like, I don't think so, mate. We retired in 46 years. And then people were playing with like, you missed the joke. And I was like, no, mate, you missed the joke.
It's 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's
No,
funny.
but
Yeah.
you missed it.
No, you
Ibrahimovic
missed
Future
it.
Stars card on FIFA 40. Shut up. Fucking hell.
Where's this podcast going?
Children.
This is the worst start to the podcast
I think it is.
of all time.
We'll lose our heads.
Oh,
Right, is this for me, by the
no,
way?
no.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I'm not in the right mind frame at all
That
for
was
this.
the last question. There's no chance of getting that.
Oh, dear
Oh,
Lord.
man.
It's too easy.
I've just realised
No,
I've
no, no, no.
But
wait.
ask it anyway
Yeah.
because of the context. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, they spelled it wrong.
Listen,
You've got to read it like that. I've asked a question.
As odd January 2020, Everton attacking midfielder Gylfi Sigurdsson has Premier League appearances for how many clubs?
oh my Christ. 3.
Yeah.
Name me them.
Swansea, Spurs, and Everton.
Yeah. Ah. Congratulations, mate. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, congratulations, mate.
I know my. Oh, I'm not going to say that.
You know you're a paedophile.
That's what I was going to say. I just stopped.
Alleged.
Alleged. Well.
Right. Right question. Wake up.
Still alleged.
Final question, and then we'll move on.
Oh, you got throwback football. I like it.
No one watched this part of the video anyway.
No,
They
they
either
all
skipped
skip
or they turned
Well, no,
off.
they just turned off before because they realised it's not
Yeah.
that. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Another one. In what year was George Best named the FWA Football of the Year?
Ooh. I know he won the Ballon d'Or in '68. I'm pretty sure. Eight. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm almost positive he won the Ballon d'Or in '68. So I think this is the Football Writers Award.
Yeah.
I assume
Yeah,
so.
the
Yeah.
FWA is the Football Writers Award. Yeah, Player of the Year.
Yep.
I can only
Football of the
assume.
Year.
I can only assume it's to see it.
It's going to be around there.
Yeah, it's gonna be 67, 68, 69, 66. It's not gonna be 66. I'll go 68 just because he won the Ballon d'Or. Yes.
Fair play, mate.
Come on, two.
I got 2 George Best questions. That's quite
Yeah,
nice.
that's, yeah, you know. Hollow the boy. Anyway, right.
Into the main topic.
George Best played for Man United, and Bruno Fernandes played for Man United. One of them's unbelievable, one of them's a disgrace. Let's talk about it.
Ooh, you heard.
Right.
Yeah, if you're watching, Bruno.
Watching.
Right. Let's talk about it. Manchester United.
I'm going to let you take it.
No. We'll all,
Well, no,
I think we all watched it, yeah.
Oh,
From minute 1 to
obviously,
minute 90.
Yeah.
We all watched it.
Couldn't take my eyes off it, to be honest with you.
It was an absolute shambles, but you know what I mean?
Mason really hates
He's a
Bruno.
shambles
Yeah.
as well.
Just threw his top kind of ball on the floor. I hit him. Right. I tell you what, in that first half, I thought it was quite even. I actually thought
Yeah.
the Spurs were the
Yeah,
better
it
team.
was,
I think I think the first half and second half, it's the biggest story of a game of two halves I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think the first half of the first half, I think
You
we
were on
edged
top.
it. I think that was a given anyway. I think we were always going to come out fast.
yeah.
But then towards the end of the second half, obviously the Bruno header, Rashford's chance,
yeah.
and I think you had another chance as
we
well.
Anthony had a chance
Well,
to
you
get
scored,
two,
didn't you,
yeah.
bro?
Well,
Offside.
you look, and I think our
Yeah,
goal,
the Wakehorse header.
our goal, you could say, came against the run of play, given that last 10 to 15 minutes.
Good
Yeah.
goal, by the way.
First
Very
half. Oh,
good
great goal!
Yeah.
I mean, it's trademark Gakpo, and that's what we've seen. him
I've
do.
Yeah,
never seen
because he's an
that
actual
from
left winger and
PSV.
he's coming off. He's playing in
Yeah.
the left half space, cuts inside
Exactly.
shoots. That's what he was doing at PSV. That's
Yeah, passed by Robertson's a joke though.
It's I tell you what, if we look back at that goal, though, I think a lot of people were shouting at Dallo, but I don't. I think
can't blame
Fred's
him.
it's
the one.
Fred, yeah, because
Fred gambles.
Yeah, because Dallo has to step up to Robertson,
Yeah.
so Fred and who's covering that space, he isn't on a man, needs to cover that space
Yeah,
at Dallo's
yeah.
left. That's kind of the job of a defensive midfielder as well. Fred doesn't cover that space. The gap's open for Robertson, like you said, it's a brilliant pass. I think Varane could do a lot better. I think De Gea doesn't dive either, which is a bit
Well,
annoying.
it's a good finish, though.
It's a really good
He
finish,
was
yeah.
unsighted
but-
as well by
yeah, by
just
Martinez. Yeah,
like-
no,
It'd be
that's
hard-
true.
it'd be hard to reflect.
Yeah,
You're going for the
yeah.
ones, but that
I'm
one.
definitely not blaming De Gea at all. But if we're just looking at the,
Yeah.
if I'm
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
into
yeah.
the
No,
I
no,
just
nitty-gritty
think if there was
of
a
it.
fullback in Fred's position, at that moment in time, I think he don't gamble. He lets the ball go out
Well,
wide. and then
he should have been
goes out
looking where Dallo was covering. He had to cover the wing in case Gakpo went wide.
Because Dallo has to step up. I think
Inside,
Robertson.
didn't
Fred never looked where Gakpo was once.
No, he didn't.
He just assumed he was
Yeah, for
still
some
out.
reason,
It was lazy
he
defending.
wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
it
really
was,
off
yeah.
it.
You could see Robertson just point to Gakpo, go,
Yeah.
and Gakpo went. And
Yeah.
The gap, wasn't
And
there?
Gakpo win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went into half-time, and I wasn't 0 down at half-time. I was still confident. I don't think my mood had changed at all. I was like, well, we've been
1-0 down at Anfield,
we've been down before against Leeds. We've been down before in games. We come back in the second half. We were down against Barcelona, who were probably maybe at that point a better team than Liverpool. I don't think it's a ridiculous thing to say that the Barcelona
Well,
were a
no,
better team.
it's
Spot on, isn't it? The quality, yeah.
Obvious, yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, I think it's fine. The only thing I was worrying about is the fact it's Anfield and the fact that we hadn't scored a goal there since 2016, which is a ridiculous stat. Do I know an even worse stat? The aggregate score of Liverpool versus Man United at Anfield in the last 7 games is 36-2.
Oof.
36-2.
It doesn't matter who
That's
you
a
are.
rugby.
Doesn't matter
That's
what
only-
team-
that's impo-
doesn't matter what team you are.
That's not even a
Who
rugby
scored
score.
2 goals? Rashford
Rooney got
scored
one.
wasn't he?
I think
Oh,
Jesse.
no, that was Old Trafford, wasn't it?
Massive.
Lingard scored.
Wait, when was
Lingard
the
scored,
Matter?
Yeah.
I think Rooney scored the
When
one
was the
before.
matter, Bicey?
That was longer than 7 seasons ago. That was the 2
Oh, that
one.
was
That was
2015,
Anfield,
right.
yeah.
Was
It
that
was
the last time you
2015
won
or
there?
something like that. Yeah, it was
Was that
under
the last
Louis
time
van
you-
Gaal.
Was that the last time you won there?
No, because we won 1-0 when Rooney scored.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the last time we won at Anfield.
That was
yeah.
ages ago.
Yeah, that's 2016, yeah. So we've never been good at Anfield, but I felt okay, and then
Well, yeah, you don't have a right to be pessimistic because
No.
the form you're in, like, no one could have
and I'll tell you what,
expected anything.
I'm like a supreme optimist when it comes to. Sorry, there's a bit of a buzzing in our ears if you see us doing it. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone now.
Like
Yeah, I'm
magic
I'm a
hands.
supreme optimist when it comes to Manchester United. So I think you're a bit of an
Oh,
optimist
so-
when it comes
yeah,
to
yeah,
Liverpool
He-
as well.
He's
Yeah.
optimistic.
I'm an
That's right.
optimist, yeah.
He probably predicted 7-0.
Yeah.
No, you tell you what though. As a joke, I had 6-0 in my bet slip before the game.
No way.
Yeah, because we got given a free bet. I was
Yeah, it's
like,
1 pound, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's
like,
unreal, that.
I might do it just for a laugh, but then didn't. So when it went to
Well, you would have been
6-0,
fuming.
I was like, oh,
It lost anyway.
Yeah, you would have
Can't
been
put down
fuming,
free
yeah.
bets, can you?
Can you
good
not?
on Sky.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I just bet for yourself.
Would you have cashed out? Would you have held?
yeah,
Would you have
because
held out?
Someone did, didn't they? I seen it on Twitter. Yeah, someone
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, even when that 6th goal in, you could tell another goal was going to come.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
did.
Yeah, so second half starts and then you score within, was it like a minute and a half or something, 2 minutes the second
Yeah,
half.
yeah.
So it's a Darwin Núñez header, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good goal.
Really
again.
good header, like a really
ball
really
by
good header.
Elliott, yeah.
It is a really good ball in. I don't really think there's a lot anyone can do.
No,
with
there's
that.
nothing on that. It was just
No,
a good
there's
goal.
just,
That was
just,
just
just a
football.
really good
Yeah,
goal.
that was just football.
At that stage, I started to worry. I was like,
Head started to go.
"Ooh, yeah.
Because they had a lot of momentum, didn't they?
Yeah,
Like,
the heads
of
the
them.
heads were still in it, but I think it was more of the concentration went of they became we have to score a goal and we
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
get
yeah.
desperate. Next goal wins the game
Yeah.
in terms of our next goal changes the game. Either we go 3-0 and that's it, it's over, or it goes 2-1 and we've
No
got something to play
surprise that
for here.
3rd goal come on a counter
Yeah,
attack.
and what you score 3 minutes later.
Yeah,
I went to kick.
50th minute.
I went to collect Kira from placement, and I had the phone sitting on my. Don't die away do this, but I had the phone sat on my lap driving to placement.
He's
and
here,
I
officer.
couldn't believe it. I was in shock. I just pulled up and I was like, "It's 3-0." I was like, "I have no idea."
I
It's
mean,
3-0.
that 3rd goal was a joke. Salah just.
Oh, that was
Turned
ridiculous.
Martinez
That
inside
picture
out.
of Martinez just running away. It's so good.
On 100
it
ping,
was-
wasn't it?
Yeah, he was just lagging out, bless him.
That was fun.
Yeah, congrats, Jimmy Carragher. You had to wait till March to get your game to slaughter Martinez, but at least you have one now. You know, you had to wait all the way to March. To
No,
get-
I
Again,
agree,
you
that's
would.
true. No, I
But
agree.
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with that one. Yeah.
You've,
He's always been
flesh
going
in.
out of man. He's
Yeah.
just a little bit
I
pathetic.
told you about Matisse. You had to wait till March, lad. March. Anyway, go on. He's won a World Cup in that time. Yeah, but no, I think a 3-0 was game over, game done and dusted, and
Yeah,
the heads
yeah,
went, and
definitely,
I thought it was.
Went is an understatement.
I think it was
Christ.
ridiculous. The heads to go, and I think a lot of people are going at Ten Hag for the substitutions he made. And yes, I can understand in-game management, 3-0 down in Anfield, you maybe just want to shut up shop. But I also don't mind that he's saying that there's about 45 minutes of this game
Preserve
left
your
without a
players. You should
time.
preserve your players.
Yeah,
You should preserve your players. You've
Yeah,
got big
I
games
agree.
coming up, haven't you?
Yeah.
well, Real Betis on Thursday.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly. Like,
got a chance
that
to win
game's
that
gone. You have to
competition.
accept that game's gone. Just-
But the substitutions you're making were really attacking. A lot of people are going on and being like, "You made the wrong decisions," and I can understand
Well,
that.
why
But
didn't you go for it? You
But
might
that's
as
what
well.
I'm saying. I think with there 45 minutes left to go in the half, why not go for it? You know what I mean? There's still.
He did put players on the pitch and then thought, oh, we could end up losing 7-0 here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think in his mind he thought he was going to lose 7-0, and if he did, it wouldn't be a good sign for a manager to think, "Oh, we could lose 7-0."
He's brought them on
here,
thinking,
yeah.
if I bring these on, there's a slight chance we'll get back into it. I don't think we're going to concede 4 more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be
So-
fair, if they'd have scored in the first 5 minutes of that, you think, say 2 goals, you could
Exactly,
draw
it could
back.
have
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. There was so
Yeah.
much time
No,
left in
that-
half,
yeah.
and
Can't
it wasn't,
blame
it wasn't bringing on
when,
like.
when you're 3-0 up, especially United away at Anfield, I think your aim then has to be don't concede anymore. Don't worry
Yeah, don't
about,
concede any more in the
worry
next
about
10
those-
minutes.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to
Yeah,
win the game.
yeah, I agree with that. Don't concede any more in the next 20
Yeah,
minutes.
because they'll run away with
Yeah.
it.
Don't make it
And they did.
embarrassing. Yeah.
So I can understand Ten Hag being a little naive to maybe the occasion in that situation, but he's been in big occasions before. But I guess he's never used to losing.
I don't think
he's never been 3-0 down
that
against a
game's
massive
not on him
rival
at all. That game's
No,
not on him.
not at all on him. But who it is on is the likes of I think Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes. The 3-0 head loss was absolutely disgraceful. It was
Them two and
embarrassing.
Martinez were the worst for the head loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruno
Yeah.
especially, like
Bruno's
after
the
we
worst,
subbed off,
yeah.
shoving the assistant ref.
Embarrassing,
It's
yeah.
like, what are you doing? Like,
That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
like just some of the stuff, and he was literally like, just you could see him. I think he was just passing it about, and he was just there stropping, like, just like walking about.
He's-
Yeah,
he's-
someone
he's-
picked the
he's-
ball, he
he's-
just started walking.
He's always had an issue with that. He's always had an
He's
issue
such a
with
little
giving off to
baby.
people.
He's arsey.
Yeah, so
He
if-
cannot be
yeah,
captain next game. If he-
Bruno
Always
always
has
has.
captain again for me.
No,
No, that's what I think. I agree.
He
Yeah,
shouldn't be captain
no.
anyway.
like you can't.
Xhaka got stripped
Yeah.
for less than that.
Yeah,
I know. No, it was.
Jack was getting abused by all the fans.
Yeah,
like,
Jack was
So
getting.
that was one
rinsed
game.
for it.
How many times have you seen Bruno do this?
all the time.
I think Bruno's attitude in the pitch was maybe worse than Shaka's, but I think what Shaka did, what he took the captain's arm out off and threw it.
No,
I think
I
that
understand
was.
that,
I
yeah.
think that's worse than what.
That's
Bruno-
disrespectful to the
Bruno's
players.
just-
Both
It is,
both
but-
are like technically sackable offences. I know what you mean. but
Xhaka gives his all on the pitch, though, every single
That's
game.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fernandes done.
And if
He
Bruno-
gave up and started
Yeah.
walking
He
like
does
a
give his
child.
all in everything bar this. This is why the head loss has come as such a shock to me, because Bruno has played 90 minutes
Don't
in
come as a
every
shock
single
to me.
game.
No,
Don't
it doesn't
shock
for
me.
me. I
He's
can
got-
see it. Like,
got a horrible
he's,
attitude.
yeah, he's a
I
little
think it
rat.
stinks.
Yeah,
Bruno's work rate is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah,
Bruno's
but
one of the
that's
most
not-
hard-working
but his
players in our
attitude-
team.
But it's all good when everything's going well.
Yeah, no, I know what
it's
you mean.
when-
yeah, unless he
Which is
got
why
a goal.
and
it's just
I'm not
nothing.
defending Bruno at all. I
No,
mean,
no.
I said it in my video after the game, and I said it to you as well. I think you're a captain, you're a leader, and he was the biggest baby in the pitch. He was picking fights. You see the Kanate when we're fixing him in the chest, he's going down. Gary
That
Neville
was-
was having to
that
go on him on
was
commentary
really
board as
bad.
well.
He should get dropped,
He,
but he
he,
won't.
he
No,
should
he
be
won't.
going.
They
He should be
can't,
going to
though.
his players when they can see, getting them into a little huddle or whatever, and
Yeah.
going, right, boys, this is what we're going to do. He should be, if
Yeah.
anything, doing more than everyone else, and he was doing
Yeah.
10 times
Yeah.
less.
Your captain, like, it's not always the case, but he like sets the example. So
Yeah.
if you see your captain behaving like that, what are you going to do? Like,
Yeah.
well, if he's
You
not
need
doing it, then why
guidance,
should
especially
I?
when
Yeah.
you're seven. You know, you players on the pitch that wouldn't have experienced.
Like, you bring on
You need the
Garnacho.
captain to drag you
Yeah.
to
You bring on
Yeah.
Garnacho, a young talent, in one of these games, and you see he walks on, sees his captain throwing a fit, asking to be subbed.
Yeah,
He's
what
like-
sort of examples?
He's
Exactly.
like, what?
Exactly, yeah.
He's like, what?
And I think if we're
what's
talking
going on?
about setting examples and leaders stepping up, even though he wasn't good on the pitch, I think we have to talk about Raphael Varane afterwards shouting at his players and
Oh,
getting
yeah.
to go
Yeah.
down in front and clapping the
Yeah.
fans.
That's the
While
bare minimum.
While,
He
while
should be
Bruno was
captain.
pissed off
the
the
bare
change
minimum.
rooms,
Yeah, yeah,
Varane
it
was
is,
going, "No, we have to go down." So I love
So there's
Varane. and
25 fans at the
Yeah,
stake.
and I really respect. I
No,
know.
yeah.
Would you have stayed? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think remember
It's 7-0 down at
Old
Anfield.
Trafford when you beat us early on in the season. Remember when the first goal went in, and I think Milner was the captain on the day. You know when
Yeah.
he went to Van Dijk.
Yeah.
That's what a captain should do. That's the
Yeah.
bare minimum.
Get the ball.
That is literally the minimum.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
be
yeah,
asked
yeah.
to. No, Milner wasn't the captain, but that says it all. That's
Yeah, exactly.
just
Yeah,
the
you've leaders.
difference.
You've
Yeah.
leaders around the captains.
Um,
Yeah.
But that's the thing, that a coach shouldn't tell you to do that as a captain.
Yeah.
That should just
That should be
that should
instinct.
just be natural.
I think I saw something the coach's voice put up once. Unbelievable page. by the way.
Great page.
really?
Yeah.
I saw something that they did a little piece on Michael Neal recently.
Yeah. Yeah. Saying that. Yeah. No. Yeah.
The coach's voice did something. They picked a piece of Bellingham. Dortmund player missed a penalty. Did anyone see it? Bellingham's in, grabs his arm,
Yeah,
straight away.
yeah,
He's in his ear. He's like, right, come on, let's
Roused
get
him
back.
up, wasn't
Because I think he sticks it over the bar. He's like, right, back into position. Come on, he's 19.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a
He's
leader.
been doing it for years, though. Hasn't
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
leader.
yeah.
I think.
he? When he first moved to Dortmund, he was like that, wasn't he?
He's been made captain
Natural
of
leader,
a
innit?
ridiculously passionate football club at
Ridiculous.
19. He's English, you know what I mean? For a club like Dortmund, there's so much German heritage for an Englishman to come in, and specifically,
It's a credit to England, isn't it?
specifically
Oh
an
my God,
Englishman
absolute credit.
And his,
to come in.
his interviews as well.
Yeah.
Like last night,
Speaks
he said,
so well.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
don't want to get in any
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah, it's like, I've already paid them enough. It's like, that's just
Mature,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, even when he's 18, remember the whole like the referee in the Bayern game and stuff.
Yeah.
He was talking about it. He
Yeah,
speaks so well.
He's
he
well
speaks his mind.
researched as well, isn't he? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He knows what he's talking
a
He's
student of the
intelligent.
game,
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
intelligent. Yeah.
No, I like that.
He knows what
But-
get him in trouble, and still said it because he just knows that it's better to get it out there than not.
Yeah.
Going back to the Bruno situation, I think it's an absolute joke. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Will he be dropped? No.
No,
You
but
if you didn't have Betis next game, probably we could have been. If you had
Yeah.
an easy game, mate. Well, no, there's
If
no
we
easy games
had
to step up.
Southampton or
if
something
he's
at home.
captain
Yeah.
next game though, that's one of the first things on the hard run. Ten Hag, I'm like, ooh.
I think if Ten Hag takes the captaincy off Bruno, you have the potential for things to get even worse, or you have
Yeah,
the potential
agreed.
for it to
Well,
be
it doesn't have
maybe
to be
blown out of
permanently. It
proportion.
doesn't have to be
He needs to
permanently.
bollock him, doesn't he? And go,
Yeah.
look, I'm going to give you one more chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I totally
okay,
agree. I
okay,
think if
yeah.
Ten Hag is like, no, I'm taking the captaincy off Bruno, it's like maybe you are blowing this out of proportion, and maybe this is
yeah.
making way big of an effect on you than it should do. I think
Yeah,
maybe a
okay.
manager should go,
Yeah.
take this in the chin, we move, bounce back. It's all about the next game. I think
But also-
the Monday morning session would have been awful, but Tuesday morning would have been all about Thursday. It's like, right, lads, it's done, we move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think I get your point. I think that's what you should do, but you could also like there's an argument for like that's the example. I'm not accepting that
Yeah.
in any way, shape,
Yeah,
or
but
form.
I think if this was his first thing he had to deal with, maybe it would have handled different. But he's already done a Ronaldo situation.
Rashford as well,
So,
dropping him.
so the players know he's
That's a
that
good
in
point,
particular.
yeah.
Actually, even
Yeah.
more so
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Rashford. He knows that the players know he's not to be messed with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not scared of upsetting
No,
players.
he's not. He's not. No.
And I think he's the perfect man. We saw I went into the change rooms and made them sit in silence for 2 minutes listening to the Liverpool players. And I know after the
Constant
Brentford game it
torture.
came out that he made them do the 13k run. Nothing's came out, but he would have rollicked them.
yeah.
It
Oh
would
my
have
God,
been
yeah.
awful.
Yeah, he would.
I mean, I think I would have paid thousands of pounds to be a fly at the wall in Carrington on Monday
I
morning.
did find it quite funny. It's like all the reports like, "Oh, Man United players turn up early for training." Okay.
Shock.
What? Okay. What do you want?
Football players do
You
the
get paid
bare
70
minimum.
You get paid 70 grand a week. I'd probably expect you to turn up a bit early.
Triple for playing for Man United.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just
Yeah.
think how many times they've had to sit and watch through that game.
Oh, 4 times.
Oh,
at
God,
least.
yeah.
Twice at least.
Torture.
Minute 1 to 90.
They'll have been sat
twice.
more in the theatre than they would have been on the pitch. Probably.
Yeah.
Just going over
Like
it.
you say,
Yeah.
Tuesday obviously all attention will be on Thursday's game, but I can still imagine today and tomorrow.
Well, I don't know.
He'll still get. There'll be elements of that Liverpool
his
game.
press conference today about the Betis game, when I think he'll get asked one question about the Betis game, it'll all be about
Of course
Liverpool.
it will.
Of course it will,
be
yeah.
about
I want a
Yeah.
story out of it.
Yeah,
You wanna
it'll
go,
all
what
be
did you
about
do
like-
to get your
yeah.
players?
Yeah,
back
what did
on
you
track?
do?
Yeah,
How do
yeah.
you feel? How are you going to bounce
Comment
back? Do you
on
think
Bruno
the results
Fernandes.
can have any effect? And get me in that
He answers
booth
well.
right now.
He answers very well.
He does, yeah. He's for someone
He's
that
intelligent, isn't he?
yeah, he speaks very well for a Dutchman. I think a lot of Dutch managers always speak really well in interviews.
Yeah,
Just-
they
I
do
think it's,
agree.
it's just the way they're always brought through the coaching system. They always seem to have media training at quite a young age. Even Dutch footballers speak well.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Dutch football media system, I know it's a little bit off topic, but you've seen the whole Rafael van der Vaart thing where they sit down and have a beer. Has anyone seen it? So it's like a Dutch football show. It's basically like BT Sport or Sky Sports, but in Holland.
Right.
And Rafael van der Vaart does a segment on the show
yeah,
every week,
yeah, yeah.
and he's just brutally honest.
Oh.
He's just really brutally
Yeah,
honest.
and I'm like, no, yeah, they can swear and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Like
So it's more.
like,
Oh,
yeah, like when
profanity.
Lukaku moved to Inter and all, he was calling him like a. I'm not going to say it on here, but he's calling him like a fat cow and stuff like this. It's really open. So the Dutch media system actually seems really good, but they are really intelligent. But I think he's the right man for it, and he's been through it before. The 4-0 wasn't
Yeah.
nice. The 6-3 weren't great either.
I mean, we've seen how you bounced back from those type of results already. So
And
I'm not doubting that you will. Just this result.
I'm gonna get
Can't be
I'm gonna
something
get
about
onto
it.
that now. I'm a massive optimist and I want to be positive. This 7-0 will have no long-lasting effect in this season whatsoever.
No, I actually do. I agree with you.
Not
No,
at all.
right. I think
Not at all.
I agree with that in the fact that I think you'll bounce back, but I think it's kind of tarnished your season. I think I've said this
It's
on
a
Twitter.
bit- it's a
Yeah.
massive
It's like,
dent.
like
It's
if
a
you go on
massive
and win the
dent.
Europa League and you win the FA Cup, you still lost 7-0 to Liverpool.
I really don't. I wouldn't care. I couldn't
Like
care
last
less.
season-
So if we,
I get
you know what
both
I mean?
Last season-
I totally get what you mean.
Yeah.
100%.
For me, I'll just be like, you lost. 7-0.
Oh God!
Christ, Grayson.
But the season we had last year, obviously Liverpool, dead good. If you were to have beaten us 7-0 at some point in that season,
You didn't win nothing though.
What?
Well, you won the FA Cup and the League Cup, I know, but
But
your season was highlighted by the fact that you almost won a quadruple.
yeah, but
Yeah.
if that season we'll remember.
You know.
But if you were to have beaten us 7-0 that season, that'd have had a big dent. It would have stung.
True. No,
regardless of the season.
no doubt there'll be
even
a
if
dent.
we won the quadruple.
No doubt there'll be a dent, but when we get to the end of the season, if we have won an FA Cup or got to a final, if we've won a Europa League and we finish third,
Yeah, I don't-
it's an unbelievable
Yeah, of course
season.
it is. Yeah,
I
yeah.
really don't think I could care less with the 7-0 defeat. It's
No, I get
embarrassing. Biggest defeat in 92 years. It's awful. It's going to be talked about every time these two teams play each other for the next 100 years.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like whenever the teams that lost 8-1 play, and it's like Southampton, whenever
Yeah.
they play against.
Yeah, like 9-0 or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they play
no,
Leicester or
yeah.
us.
9-0,
Yeah,
it's always mentioned,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
always going to be brought up.
But that Twitter page looks like has a 9-0 been mentioned. Yes.
No,
But-
it's a weird one, isn't it?
I still think we're going to finish third. I still think we're going to go really far in the Europa League and the
I think you'll win the Europa
FA
League.
Cup. I do think we
I
will as
do.
well.
Best
So
team, I
in
think.
terms of will this result set us back? No. Are Man United going to go in a massive downward? Is this going to be
No.
the downfall of Manchester United?
Yeah,
No.
I think the thing with this
It'd be
is
stupid to think that.
other United teams in the past will have crumbled after this result.
If that had
Because
happened last year,
Ten
it was
Hag-
awful.
Ten Hag's
Yeah.
so strong-minded, isn't he? He's
It's going to
not.
be interesting to see.
If that
Yeah.
happened under Ragnick, you wouldn't have won a game for the rest
No,
of the
exactly.
season.
I
Yeah,
still
that's-
think United fans are downplaying that 7.
You know, I agree with you.
You can't blame them. They're not going to
Yeah,
play.
right now they are.
Yeah. It depends how the
Yeah,
rest of the
right
season
now they
goes.
See, I actually think the total. I was saying he's getting blown out of proportion a little bit.
How
No,
could a
I
7-0
disagree.
be blown out of
It
proportion?
can't be.
True.
7-0
I don't think
is
it's getting enough.
7-0.
I don't think it's
It's-
getting enough shit for it.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
it's getting talked about loads, yeah, but people are like, is people questioning Ten Hag, like sackable offence, etc. And then,
No, that's true.
and then
I
you
have,
see,
I have.
we're in different Twitter spaces. I'm seeing loads of my United
Yeah, so
fans,
am
and
I.
I've been in the pits with it. Like, You know what I mean? Was maybe I haven't been
I'll be
obviously.
blocking people, aren't I?
Yeah.
it's
Ridiculous.
imagine the sacked him.
So
Imagine.
yeah, for example, Luke Shaw, Wout Weghorst, Anthony, Rashford, Martinez. A week ago, Carabao Cup final. What a squad! Luke Shaw's the best left back in the world. Rashford is one of the most informed players in the world. I can't believe we have Martinez. This week is totally different. A little bit fickle. You know what I mean?
Reactionary.
Very reactionary. It's an awful result. They were shocking. Luke Shaw especially. I want to talk about him because his attitude was horrific.
Awful.
Like some of the worst I've ever seen. I think one of us would have been more effective in the pitch than Luke Shaw in that second half.
His head fell.
Honestly, I think his head fell.
Literally.
I don't think enough people are talking
His
about
head
Luke Shaw.
fell.
Hence
That's what
because he's
traffic,
English.
isn't it?
Because he's English, enough people aren't
Yeah,
talking about it.
Martinez and Bruno got more shit than Luke
Yeah,
Shaw,
because they're foreign players.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that. Yeah, I do agree with that.
I still think Luke Shaw's the best left back in the world. Or sorry, the
Ooh.
best left back in the league.
You had a bad game.
Yeah,
That was just a special
everyone had a bad
Yeah,
game.
no,
but
but
I think we can't be massively
I'm
reactionary and
agreeing
go.
with you because
yeah.
he's had one bad game, so now apparently he's not very.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what
there's
I
a,
mean.
there's a
But I agree he
massive
should
slander
get
on
a shit for it,
Weghorst. You know, we lost 7-0, and the left winger and the striker are being noted. We lost 7-0, and you're going off about attackers.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's like when Haaland doesn't have any touches in the game. He has like 9 touches. And I was like, oh, he's a bit
Yeah,
crap,
that's
and he-
literally
City-
not on him.
Yeah.
City are worse
That's bad
off.
football.
His
Yeah.
role is to make the run to receive
City
the
are
ball.
better off
Understand
without
his
Haaland.
profile, then talk about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Understand
If
his
you don't
role
get
on the
the ball,
pitch, and then talk about it.
It's the same with Weghorst. If your
Yeah.
team's not playing well and you're not seeing loads of the ball, he's not going to get
You're not going to
touches.
get the best
Yeah.
out of him. No?
You know, you're not. You're barely going to see him, and that's not his fault. That's the role he's been playing for 15 years.
And I know a lot of people have been going, oh, well, he's a defensive striker. He's an unbelievable defensive striker. But, I mean, like, the ball didn't even get past our midfield.
Yeah, do you want him to go play centre half?
Yeah, Weghorst couldn't even defend. Weghorst defends the first line of defence, which is Van Dijk and Kanate. The ball, Van Dijk and Kanate probably had 2 touches in that second half.
Yeah, they didn't need to.
Yeah, because they didn't need to touch the ball.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
it was
your midfield
always
was
in our half.
non-existent.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
always in our half.
What did you think about Weghorst touching the "This is Anfield" sign?
Oh yeah.
I am very 50-50
Have you seen
on
the
it.
apology?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
One side I'm like,
It's like what?
One
Makes
side
no
I'm like-
sense.
It's just tradition anyway, isn't it? It's not,
Yeah, but
he's Dutch.
as a United player,
One-
you can't
yeah.
do that.
one
They
side
probably don't even know though. That's what I'm saying.
One side I'm kind of like, I don't really care, and then the other side I'm like, oh well, he did touch it in his in hand.
If he'd have won 5-0, no one would have given a shit.
Yeah, everyone was like, oh my god, what a shithouse.
Yeah,
Weghorst
if
touched
he'd
the
have won-
Anfield sign. Coming out and scoring it.
If he'd have won 5-0, everyone would have been
Yeah,
applauding
yeah.
him.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that from Weghorst. That's
Yeah.
unbelievable
Love
from
that
Weghorst.
from him.
Yeah, my 6'7" striker.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
What was
Yeah, we
his-
lost 7-0.
what
I
was his
can't believe it.
reasoning?
It's disgrace.
He said that he
Like,
wanted
just
to mess with
loves
Van
Liverpool.
Dijk's head.
Yeah, wanted to wind him up.
He said he saw Van Dijk next to him, wanted to cover it so he didn't touch it or something.
Oh, are you serious? Oh,
That's
is that
what
his
he
actual
said.
reason?
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh.
on his Instagram story.
Oh, I didn't. I
He said he wanted to put his hand in the way so Van Dijk couldn't touch it
He
before the
was a
game.
Liverpool fan.
Ah, yes, Weg.
Weghorst.
Apparently.
That apparently he was.
I have no idea.
That's what I.
What?
What's this?
Weghorst is a boyhood Liverpool fan.
No, I think that's bollocks.
Well, he's a boyhead
He loved
FC
that.
20
I
fan
heard-
who just.
That's what he said. I heard this before the game,
He loved Aquilani.
and apparently it was his dream
Lambert.
to watch to play at Anfield and all that.
Says who? Who said that?
Well, he just does the rounds,
Says who?
doesn't it?
Give me
Does
a
the
source.
rounds.
Because
Weg-
people like to make shit
Yeah,
up.
Weghorst is an FC
but
20
Weghorst is
fan.
very
He's a
random.
20 fan. He put that in his Instagram story. He's a,
He is.
he's a 20 fan,
Of
right?
course, he's not going to put his Liverpool fan though, is he?
Yeah.
But he's
No,
probably
but,
not.
but it's one of them ones. It's like
Honestly,
it's like
it
Declan Rice, for example. It's not a Man United fan, but Declan Rice is spokenly has done interviews at Old Trafford and gone, "Oh, Old Trafford's unbelievable. I love Old Trafford." Like,
You're allowed to like.
You're allowed to like
Jota-
stadiums,
Jota
yeah.
with Everton
Oh,
while he
yeah.
was in Portugal.
Yeah.
He was like, I liked growing up watching Everton.
Weghorst can like
Which is
that.
weird.
That's the weirdest
Yeah,
one. That
which
is
is
the
weird. But
weirdest
you're
one.
allowed to
He
appreciate
loves
the
that
team.
singer.
Yeah.
To be fair, when Jota was probably watching Everton, they were good. It was our 13-14 season with the collar and the white and the shirt.
Yeah,
Ross Barkley,
yeah.
Leighton B, and Seamus Coleman.
I love that shit.
That's such a
Lukaku.
nice shirt, yeah.
I don't want to talk about Everton. Let's
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get on to that in a bit.
I don't want to.
We're going to start with but I don't know if I have any issue with him like Liverpool, to be honest. He's a Manchester United player. If he puts
Yeah,
if he puts
like him.
110% on
Yeah.
the pitch, I don't really mind if he doesn't like Liverpool. It'd be different if it was like Marcus Rashford loved Liverpool or he was Scouse. And like
Yeah.
more Liverpool tops in the weekend and celebrate when they score. It'd be a bit different
When
then. You'd be
they
like,
score.
oh, we're like maybe you do have allegiances, but he's Dutch. Doesn't matter. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
No,
like
I don't know how I'd feel.
yeah,
I was wondering.
I prefer Real Madrid, but I give 110% playing for Barcelona. You know what I mean?
would.
Yeah. So
Well, there's been loads of players that have played
Yeah.
for a team's
Yeah.
rival. You're a professional.
I'm not going to
aren't
score an OG
Like
at the
Jack
Bernabeu. And
Carragher was an Everton fan.
Yeah,
at the
exactly,
time,
yeah,
and
there
he
you
won
go.
Champions League, Liverpool. Do you think he didn't go out and give 100% every game because he supported Everton? For like
Literally,
12
yeah.
That's
years?
how it works. He's
Harry
professional.
Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Arsenal fan.
yeah.
yeah.
He's a professional.
It's literally, yeah.
It's your job. Do you know what I mean?
That's your job.
Do your job.
That's your job.
It's your job.
But yeah, massive head loss. Used were brilliant. We paid the price. We were awful. And I tell you what, this was a long time coming.
What?
Because
What do you mean?
this was a long time coming. Not under
Yeah,
Ten
to get
Hag.
humbled like that.
This was a long. I wouldn't even say to get humbled. I would say last year the 2-0 against City should have been 9-0. 5-0
yeah.
against
Oh,
Liverpool
right,
could have
okay.
been 9-0. we were due. After those results last year, it's almost like we earned a 7-0 result because of how bad we were in those games.
Yeah.
That City 2-0, I've never seen a 2-0 look more like an 11-0 in my entire life. So, and I think we were getting away with teams maybe just taking the foot off the gas like City did in the 2-0, and we were getting away with teams just getting a little bit bored or not being able to, like Brentford in the 4-0, for example. But we just paid the price. You were brilliant. We were awful. And you were relentless. And that was it. And I don't want Gary Neville saying Liverpool weren't good. Liverpool were brilliant.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You were clear cut. You were clinical.
Yeah. I think, obviously, we've said that this result probably won't have an impact on your season. It'll have a massive impact for them.
Totally.
They'll get top 4 now, 100%.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, like we're going to go and beat Madrid now, aren't we, at the Bernabeu?
You'll beat Madrid, you won't win the tie.
I don't think they'll beat him.
I can see that. I feel like that's...
I don't even know if you'll beat
think you'll
them.
draw
2-2.
Oh, yeah, 2-2.
You'll go 1-0 up early, try and get a goal, they'll score on the counter.
Actually, no, 3-3.
Tell you what,
Christ, I hope so.
I know Madrid are a different breed in the Champions League, but you can only go off what they've done since then, and they've not looked.
They've been
It don't
crap.
matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, 3-0 with Real Betis.
They lost to Barca. They battered
That's the
Barca.
false
and
hope
lost
you
to
get, don't you?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Especially to go
That was an
alongside
awful
the
game.
7.
Good battle, Ancelotti.
That was terrible. That was the
Master
worst El
knockout
Clasico
football.
I've ever watched.
Yeah, look, they're the different breed in the Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
They're
They're a knockout
the
team,
enigma
mate.
code in the
Royalty,
Champions
aren't they?
League.
They're a knockout team.
they're-
That's just how they
Same Grimsby
work.
Town, mate. Knockout team.
Yes. We can talk about that.
They study Grimsby Town.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that at some
about
point. Yeah,
some
we'll
level,
talk about that at some point. But no, to finish,
yourself.
I'll give my opinion as a Man United fan. You can give your opinion as a Liverpool fan. We'll give our opinions as neutral fans as well. As a Manchester United fan, incredibly embarrassing. I feel a little bit embarrassed right now. I'm sitting in my United top. This is also the third podcast in a row for the same top. I do watch it.
Hope so.
It's incredibly embarrassing, but we'll bounce back. Thursday's another day. Thursday's another day.
Thursday's
We go
another
again.
day.
We'll beat
Thursday's a day.
Real Betis. Unfortunately, I'm not at it, which I just should be. Unfortunately, I'm not at it because I'm back home. We'll beat Real Betis and we're back. Simple as. I'm embarrassing, but we move.
Oh, yeah, I agree
Tom?
with
I feel like for me, I think every time I think of it now, I tell myself we've beaten United 7-0. I still don't
still
think
mad think about it.
it's ridiculous. So I still don't think it's sinking.
you. It's the most surreal football scoreline I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
7-1 Brazil, Germany.
No, I think this
Yeah,
is more
I think
mental.
so too. Yeah.
But
This is more
I
mental.
think now I'll be very, I don't want to say surprised or disappointed if we aren't to get top 4.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Spurs are shite. Chelsea
So
are
who do you
shite.
think the top 4 will be?
Us.
The current 3 in
United.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Arsenal,
And then,
City.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'd
agree
probably
with
right.
I think we all agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Newcastle 5th, Chelsea.
Nope, we'll finish 6th or 7th.
I'd love to see Brighton up there.
Spurs are in there, aren't they?
I think
Spurs are always
Fo-
there.
I think Brentford
Spurs
are
have
better
been
chance to
absolutely
finish
horrific
sixth,
this year, but
fifth.
somehow still see themselves
They'll
in top
get
4.
enough points to
5th, I
The
think.
thing is, if we
Spurs 5th, I reckon.
I think we've got 2 games in hand, or if we win our next 2 games, we're back in the top 4, so we're not out of it.
Just
It's
too many draws.
Yeah, well,
for
you
Newcastle.
put yourself out of it. I don't even want to put you out of it.
No,
but
I just don't think we have it.
I
in
think
us.
these are just a bit pants.
I think you'll be
Yes,
back
we
next
are.
season even better.
The
but
thing
I think
that
for this
the
season,
thing that'll make
transitional. You
you
can't be
deflated,
upset.
aren't you?
by
No,
dropping
no,
out of the
no,
top 4.
no, that's what I mean,
not
yeah.
us, yeah.
the thing that will make or break Liverpool now is I think we've got City, Arsenal, and Chelsea in a row.
Ooh, that.
I think
That-
City will beat you.
You've
City
Arsenal,
beat-
you've
Arsenal
Arsenal at
beat,
Anfield,
yeah.
don't you?
Arsenal at Anfield.
A
Oh,
7-0 will be
that'd
there, would be nice.
weird.
Or an 8-0.
Chelsea at their place.
You'll beat
but-
Chelsea.
You'll be fine with Chelsea. Yeah.
I think Arsenal, that'd be a
But
very
they're the
interesting game.
3 now in terms of determining where we're going to finish. It's them 3 that'll
I
probably.
think the Arsenal
Yeah.
game could go very similarly to this one. It'll either be really close or you'll batter them. Maybe not 7-0, but I think it'll either be like a really close, like 2-2, or you'll batter
Yeah.
them.
I'm
Because
glad-
that's the type of team you are. Such like a big game team. You should
Glad
ride
we
to
played
the
Hey,
Chelsea.
you always got off. I tell you what, the one thing through when you were like stinking it up through that, like just before the 13-14 season, when you were horrific, you always performed in the Manchester versus Liverpool games.
Oh, yeah.
United versus Liverpool
Yeah.
games.
You
You always
yeah.
stepped up, and I think that was what the pathetic thing about us is when we were going through our rotter, you were putting 10 past us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm
just
not saying
think
we're in a
that's
rotter
the
now.
Anfield
I'm
effect.
referring to last season, seasons before. You know, when you were doing good, you were hammering us, but when we
Yeah.
were doing okay and you were doing awful, you were still in those games.
Yeah.
It was still competitive. It was never competitive when we were awful. Right, so moving on from the disaster. It almost could have been disaster for Arsenal and joy for the rest of us, but no. They got one
No.
back.
Classic.
Champion mentality.
Joyful.
Yeah, they're winning the
Yeah.
league, lads. Let's be honest.
I needed Arsenal to win. Keep Bournemouth down there.
Oh, sorry. Joyful for you, Aaron.
Yeah,
of
I'm buzzing. Thank
Sorry,
God
yeah.
Arsenal won, yeah.
Yeah.
I was petrified 2-0, I thought, we're down.
Yeah, champion mentality, to be fair, that's what they do. And those are the games that win titles.
They're winning the league. It's just so obvious. It's just like you can just see.
I'll never write City off.
You said like 2 weeks ago City
No,
will win the
but
league.
like when
I
these
think City will win it
games,
still, to be honest.
these games just like
You still think City will win it?
I don't. I think Arsenal will win.
I
it.
think Arsenal will
Can't help.
My mates that are City fans also think Arsenal will win it.
Yeah, I can't. They've conditioned
say
me
that.
to know they'll win it.
Yeah, true. I just think Arsenal, just the way they win in games. It's like they
Ci-
were crap against Bournemouth. and they
City
still
will go on a
pulled
run
back.
and winning like 9 in a row.
We've said this for ages though, and they haven't.
I still think they will, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we said this like, oh yeah, after
Final 9
World
games of
Cup,
the season.
after
Have
World
City
Cup
got
they'll
to play
kick
Arsenal
on.
again or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll beat them.
Emirates.
At the Emirates.
And they'll beat them then.
No,
No, it's at the Etihad, isn't
it's
it?
at the Etihad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they played it.
Yeah,
That was
they
the
play
FA
it
Cup.
Oh, the
Cup.
cup game messed it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
the cup game.
That's like near the end of the season. I'm pretty sure it's like
Muddled
the
with
third
it.
last game.
Yeah,
Arsenal still
I-
have Arsenal still have
I-
Chelsea.
I-
in the-
I think
Got us as well.
I think we'll beat Arsenal. Personally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do as well.
I don't.
I think it'll
Draw.
probably be a draw. Yeah,
They've still got
Said this
Liverpool.
on Sunday, didn't we?
They've got City, Arsenal. They've got City, Arsenal.
City-
They've got City.
Arsenal.
They got City, Chelsea, Newcastle, and Brighton all in a row.
Tough.
Ooh,
Really
that
tough.
is that to find.
That's the
people in
4
league.
of the last 6 games, and then
What,
they
what's,
finished
what's the gap between
5
City?
5 points.
Is there anyone with games?
Same
in hand?
game,
Nope.
no,
Same
5
game.
No, yeah.
City are doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
City are doing it.
Let's look at City's run of games.
I'd
See,
rather
they've got
City
tough
win
ones
it.
to play.
I'd
Yeah.
much rather City win it.
I
'Cause I
think
can't.
I like
I don't know.
the idea
If
of
I
first
didn't
of it.
know 7, I'd want Arsenal to win it. But
Arsenal fans in
really-
general.
I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon
yeah.
it'll come down to the end of the season, the last game
And
of the
get-
season.
last
again.
game.
I hope
Who've
it
they got? Who've
goes.
each other got?
Wolves.
City got-
City have Brentford away.
Oh, the shit against Brentford as well.
And Arsenal
Yeah,
have
they beat them,
Wolves
didn't
at
they,
home. Wolves at home
They'll
for
beat Wolves.
Arsenal.
Be a walk in the park. That Wolves will be
Yeah.
saved by them as well. So it won't.
Yeah, Wolves play for
I
nothing
tell you
now.
what, this is a tough run.
If Wolves
for-
aren't
this
saved
is-
by them,
City will beat
This
Brentford.
is a tough run for City because of what the other team's fighting for. They've got Leeds and Everton in
Who's-
a
who's
row.
got
City have
City?
Leeds
we
and
do well
Everton.
against City.
And I
Don't
tell
we?
you,
At home.
Leeds and Everton will be fighting for everything.
Honestly,
at that
I
point.
think we get a point against City.
I think Leeds get battered, but I think Everton.
I think
fight.
that's a title.
I think we get a point.
And then I
I think we
think
draw
Arsenal have
0-0.
to win then.
I think we draw 0-0.
0-0.
I think we keep them out. I think we shut them out. I think we just go 5-4-1.
To be fair,
They've got
Sean
Chelsea.
Sean
yeah.
Dyche for Burnley wasn't bad against City. That's
He's
all.
good against big
No.
teams. Well,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think we'll get a point now.
Apart from at the Emirates.
We did
Yeah.
beat them at home.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so weird.
He's Chelsea at home. City of Chelsea at home. The second last game of the season.
We'll do that.
I don't think Chelsea have anything to play for at that point. They'll have either got some sort of European football confirmed, or they'll not even want to get the Conference League.
City will cruise past Chelsea.
Yeah, they've got Arsenal
We've got them
26th of
last
April. That's a massive game. They've got Fulham, who could potentially Fulham away, which seems to be quite a difficult place to go. Fulham away.
I don't think many teams have won there.
No,
I think you've won
we,
there.
we
we've
got a
won there.
Garnacho last minute win.
We somehow won 4-1.
I just feel like
Yeah.
no matter who they play, when it comes to the business end of the season and like a title's on the line, City will just turn it up another gear.
City have this habit of like in these big games as well, it being like 1-1, and then getting like an 80th.
Yeah, because they
minute
overthink it again.
Yeah.
Pep will overthink it. He'll drop Rodri again.
No, he'll put
They'll
Rodri
win.
up front and play Foden
Yeah.
in goal or something. won't he?
Scott Carson left.
Stefan
back.
Ortega and Ederson at the back. There'll be 2 centre halves.
Ortega's better than
Double
Ederson, by the way.
pivot of
Ah,
Scott
what?
Carson.
He is.
What do you think?
Ortega's better than Ederson. This season, Ederson's been arse.
Maybe in another team, but in City's team, Edison's better.
Yeah,
Distribution.
come on now.
His
Ortega's not
distribution's
better than
been
Ederson.
awful. It's been terrible.
I don't think it has. He's just had
No,
big
it
ones
has.
that make it look shit. No, I don't think it has been.
Yeah, you look at that left for the pass you put it out for the throw in the other day, because a keeper
I
has
did watch
that
the
one
game.
every single.
That's what I mean. Yeah, there's
a keeper has
Yeah.
that every single game. That day has
Well,
5 of them.
I reference them all the time. But my flatmates that are City fans, they watch City every single game. They hate Ederson.
Brighton, well, okay, yeah. Well, you
take
know.
him out. Take him out there and see how the system works. I think we'll struggle
Yeah.
with that personally.
Unless you're taking him out and replacing him with someone like Diogo Costa.
That's for someone good distribution.
Yeah, then
They won't sign a new keeper, I don't think. No, but they won't sign a new keeper because they're
They
happy
don't
with
need to.
Ederson. But he just
No,
hasn't been very good this
He's
season.
not hindering him really, is he? He's
No.
just not 10 out of 10 every
Ortega's
game.
distribution is very good.
He's not a very good shot stopper.
It's good.
no, he's an awful
It's
shot
not
stopper.
Edison.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
but-
No, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I think if you take, obviously, like you said, if you take his footwork off, well, he's a below average goalkeeper.
The thing is with Edison, though,
Take
he
his feet
faces so few shots that you don't have to worry about it as much.
Yeah,
and that's
I
why
think
I'm
it's defensive.
But then when he does
Yeah.
them, they go in.
His shots
yeah,
prevent,
that's
his
what I'm
shots
saying. They
prevented
don't have
numbers.
as many, that's
his,
and they're still second.
his
so-
shots prevented numbers are quite good because of his sweeping and his cross cleaving
Yeah.
too. So like overall as a goalkeeper, Edison is like quite a good goalkeeper overall.
Yeah.
But in terms of you take his footwork away, then it does expose him a little bit because his footwork is the best part of his game, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like taking a pace away from Mbappe, becomes a shell of the player he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just taking the biggest attribute away from someone.
Yeah.
But no, City Arsenal is close. I don't know. I really don't know who I would want to win because I think I would want Arsenal just because I don't want City to do 3 in a row. And I don't
Well,
want
that's
City to
different
win
for
it
you.
again,
I
yeah.
just don't want Arsenal fans
Ever
to
say.
see.
Honestly,
What?
I want 6
I think City will.
Arsenal fans are unbearable.
Arsenal
City
fans
fans
are
aren't, 'cause they ain't got
unbearable,
any,
yeah.
so
Arsenal
don't
fans
worry
are unbearable.
Ars-
Exactly. Yeah.
We've got our City one again. Okay.
Yeah, there is not like
And
City.
the ones that are there, they're not knobheads.
Yeah, City won a title decider like twice and haven't gone on about it. Imagine like Arsenal won a title decider.
just used to it, aren't they?
Yeah.
If that was Arsenal that won on like the Gundogan goal last season,
Yeah, or Aguero.
Let's still talk about it right now.
Yeah.
like literally to the second. they'll be
I think if the
talking about
Aguero happened to any other team, you'd see it twice a day on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it only comes up when you really talk about Aguero or big Premier League.
Yeah, that
moments.
should be shown everywhere a lot more.
Yeah,
than it is.
because it is the
moment.
biggest
That's
moment in
historic,
Premier League
yeah.
history. It's one of the biggest moments in football history.
history.
It is
It's
the big-
absolutely
no,
ridiculous. I
it is
cried
the
my
big-
eyes out. I think I was 12. No, I was 11, and I
It is
cried my
the-
eyes out.
It's the biggest moment.
Yeah, it's
In
the
Premier League
biggest
by
moment
a
in
mile, I think
Yeah.
it's the biggest moment.
When you
in Premier
think of
League
the
history
Premier League
by
big
a
moments,
country
that's straight away.
mile. It's the biggest
Nothing
moment.
comes close. Yeah.
I swear you'll never see anything like this.
The commentary is
The commentary's
perfect.
unbelievable.
The
That's
goal
why-
is good as
see,
well.
that's why I just have that thing for Martin Tyler. It's just those moments were just unbelievable. He's
needs
fallen
to
off
go
a cliff.
there.
He's fallen off a cliff now,
Dinosaur,
yes.
I saw
but
someone. You know
I still think he's the GOAT of Premier League commentary.
No.
You know the video.
Yeah,
of-
Premier League, yes to be, yeah.
He's up there with the GOAT of normal commentary too. It's like Clive Tilson.
You know the video of Neville and Carragher reacting to the 7 goals? There's Martin Tyler in the back with Canada Goose on. People saying he has to go. He can't be wearing Canada Goose. It's quite funny.
No, I remember when I messaged you before a Liverpool game and I said, yeah, he's got his Canada.
Yeah, oh,
goose
you
on.
seen him, didn't you? Yeah, he was sat in the press
Because
box,
where my
wasn't
season ticket is, literally to the block right next
Yeah,
to
press
us,
box,
is the commentary
No
box.
way.
So,
the commentary box, like, is it mid tier?
I could be sat in the concourse
It's not-
having a pint.
Yeah.
You'll see 3 like big guys walk in,
like
and Gary
cousins.
Neville's just stood in between them. Gary Neville has to walk through the concourse.
With
Yeah.
security?
Yeah. But
Yeah, I bet Carragher can walk
Every
in.
every
as
time-
well.
time I see Gary Neville on the concourse, he's like Instagram living himself, and he's got his
He's brilliant. Neville,
great.
Neville is
I do
brilliant.
like
I
him, yeah.
love Neville.
It's like Reading clips. Like, what do you think of Reading? I don't think of Reading.
Yeah, it's
Such a
funny.
weird
That is.
That is good.
I've just seen Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's a great video.
One of his women.
Someone asked him, who are you? He went, oh, footballer, used to be.
Yeah.
It's Floyd Mayweather.
No, he's like, hello, you're right.
Floyd Mayweather, that, by the way.
No word of a lie, guys. It's Floyd
Floyd
Mayweather.
Mayweather.
Honest to God, no word of a lie. Floyd Mayweather turns around, he's walking to the hotel.
That's unreal.
It's like, I've just been called bruv. He's
great.
brilliant. He is brilliant. Yeah.
Just good, bro.
I've just been called bruv.
Bro.
Bro.
You're going to do a 3-point turn. Anyway, sorry, getting away from Gary Neville, back to the football. No, Arsenal pulling it off when it matters. I do think they'll win the league. I think those are the games they'll look back on and go, they've won the league.
It's similar to when City won it that year and Sterling scored in the very last minute against Southampton. If you
Yeah.
remember it, it's just similar to that. Like when you win games when you haven't been at your best and you've just been unlucky to then win it still.
It's like Sir Alex Ferguson's once said, it was like a good teams win games and haven't played good.
Yeah,
That's
That's
how Liverpool won the
that's
league.
win, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our Leicester
that's
won the league.
That is exactly how Leicester won.
Yeah.
They're playing,
Winning without playing good.
They played well about
Yeah.
3 times, and then
Yeah.
apart from that,
And one of them was against Chelsea, and one of them was against Man City at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Is that two
Leicester,
games?
Leicester didn't know how to play. Mason didn't know how to play well.
Oh, they were good against Liverpool as well, weren't they, when Vardy scored that screamer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what goal? Yeah.
I think we beat him at Anfield.
You did.
actually. Benteke won.
I think we beat him as well. I think we beat Leicester in that.
We only lost twice to Arsenal. and then
Oh, we drew, didn't we? I think we drew 3-3 or something, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh, well. I'll get back to the podcast. What was I going to say, though? I'll tell you what, do you want to know a fun stat in the first half? Tomiyasu alone completed more passes than the entire Bournemouth team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bournemouth's first goal?
And he got dragged off at half time.
Now, moving away from potential champions Arsenal to fellow potential champions Man City, and they beat your team,
They did, yeah.
Newcastle.
Expect-
What are you laughing at? What?
No,
That was good. That was good. No.
Yeah, I can't
No.
lie.
Couldn't stop it.
I watched bits of the game because I was away at FC United.
All right, mate.
Who's playing against? Who's playing who? What?
Man City, Newcastle.
Ah,
Yeah, we.
I thought you were talking about FC United Manchester. Oh,
no, I don't.
who were they playing?
I don't care about it.
Liverpool.
Liversidge.
What was the score?
3-2 Liversidge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who scored for Liverpool?
No idea. They had some player that was
Numbers?
absolutely unreal
this-
though.
yeah.
Like he
loved
delivered 7
himself.
balls.
What's his name?
Oh, God knows, mate.
Clue.
Number 7.
Do they
Well
have,
watched,
do they
lads.
have names in the back of their shirts?
No.
Tin pot.
That is Tim Pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Curse have names, yeah.
But yeah, our game obviously expected to lose because I can't remember last
This
time
isn't
we
FC
did it.
United Manchester, by the way. It's
Yeah, this is
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
What was the
Or
score?
not Barcelona.
2-0 City.
I watched it. I just can't remember
It
anything
was,
about
it was the early
Neither
game
can
on
I.
Saturday, wasn't it?
watched
Foden
it.
scored.
Oh, Foden.
Foden scored an unbelievable goal,
game,
yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bernardo Silva.
That was a good goal.
Got-
as well,
yeah,
but,
yeah, got an
that
assist,
all
didn't
came
he?
from Trippier being shite.
Yeah, it
Because
did.
he's been shite recently.
Yeah, I
and I'm
remember
allowed to
that.
say that because he has been. God's sake, he's
Yeah.
been crap.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, he has.
Everyone. I said it on Twitter. I was like, "Oh, get over it, man. Without him, we'd be nowhere." It's like, yeah, okay, I get that, but recently he's been crap. I'm allowed to say that.
we'd be in the relegation zone with that trivia. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. I don't care if last season we would have been relegated without De Gea. And I know I'm going off time, but I hate it so much.
You
I
say
hate
it
that
every week, though.
argument.
You're not allowed to criticise Newcastle. are you?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's boring.
It doesn't matter what a player did previously. You're only as good as your last game, and if you're out of form, you're allowed to say that someone's out of form.
Yeah.
It's not illegal.
He hasn't put in a good set piece in about 10 games. He hasn't.
His crossing's got really bad. Yeah, his
And
crossing's got really bad.
His playing out. One thing
Especially a set
that
piece, I
really
think.
infuriates me about him. I do love him. I do think he's a great player. But whenever he gets on the ball, he takes one touch and stops because he
Yeah, he doesn't
can't
get-
dribble, and he just
Yeah.
he
Walker
looks
does it
around
well,
on him
but
or
if City
just
have
lumps
noticed
it,
it.
and
Yeah.
he loses it.
He'd
Pretty
be,
much every time.
he'd be like a really good deep line playmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just stands
ball.
there.
Yeah, scan, give it.
But obviously, I'd love him. I want him to start. Obviously, it's just recently he's been a bit off. I think everyone has.
Everyone's tailed off, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's your-
Burns been
Who's your other Harrison Ashby? Is that your
hadn't
backup?
been in the squad
Yeah.
once.
Has he not?
No.
Quillo, isn't it?
He's
Still?
awful. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still yours.
He's still at Newcastle.
It's still be
Everyone
replaced,
says that.
wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Is he not off in Spain somewhere on loan or
He
something?
played against Sheffield Wednesday in the cup, and
Yeah,
we all
he
know
did.
how that went.
Yeah, you lost. Jamal Lewis played that game too.
He's in the Northern Ireland squad. He hasn't played for us all
yeah,
season.
he's
except for
always in
one
the Northern
game.
Ireland squad.
How?
League Two players getting in the Northern Ireland squad. Coach Jamal Lewis in the Northern Ireland squad.
He's awful, by the way.
Who?
Jamal Lewis.
Oh, I think it's talking about Northern Ireland.
Well,
Scott got released the other day.
Fair dead
The Mac is back. Johnny Evans.
the
Yeah.
back
Oh,
is
thanks,
back.
mate.
Um,
Go on, sorry.
What else? I don't really know what else to say. I mean, obviously we're going to lose that game because City are quality. We've got very big games coming up. We've got Wolves and Forest. Have to win them both. If we
I'd
wanna.
love you to win both of them.
I think we will.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, we
will.
need it.
You'll
Wolves
beat
at home.
Forest. Forest
Forest
away.
is shit, mate.
Wolves at-
We should have beaten Forest.
We beat. Yeah.
Forest at home are quite good though. They just seem to scrap at results at home. They're
Yeah,
not.
they do,
They're
but
not.
they're not good.
No, they're not actually good.
They're a
I've said this
symptom
to
of
you.
teams being
yeah,
bad.
Forest are like really bad. Like I think play the worst football in the league.
I think they are the worst
Potentially.
team in the league, technically.
Yeah, technically the
They
worst
just
team in
grind
the league.
out results they don't deserve.
They grind out results, and they get a little bit fortunate that they have Gibbs White and Brennan Johnson, who are really good
Oh,
in
if
transition
White
and are
got
very
If
good.
Gibbs White got injured, they go down.
And
Yeah.
Brendan Johnson. They both got injured. Yeah.
Brennan Johnson's
One
really,
of them, I think.
Brennan Johnson is really good.
Yeah.
And he's a Premier League player, and he's proved
course
that
he
this
is,
year.
yeah.
I think Gibbs White
That's
would
it.
absolutely cook in Serie A. He would cook beyond belief, and so would Brendan Johnson.
I think he'd cook in a good team.
I think he'd
He's
cook in the
still
Premier.
doing
I
well
don't know
now.
why Wolves sold him. I don't really understand.
Because
that.
they weren't
He'd
gonna
be
use
ace
him.
at
And 45
Arsenal.
mils,
Gibbs
yeah.
White in the Arsenal team would be mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be mint.
But he wouldn't get the game
Yeah.
time, so he wouldn't go.
No.
But yeah, he is very, very good. Next few games we really have to win because I think we've got another like not very good run. We've got like Brighton and Brentford and stuff like
That's
that.
tough.
That's
And
really
they're the
tough.
games I fear because like they could easily roll us over.
They're the sort of games that finish 3-2, aren't they?
Yeah.
That sort of
Yeah,
team.
Brentford plays
Well,
some
we don't
amazing
score
football
goals
right
at the
now.
moment,
Oh,
so-
that's just so Brighton.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Brentford is so good.
Also about the
Yeah.
City game, I think it was
Oh,
the first
Brentford.
time. It was the first time under Howard I've been completely perplexed by his team choice. He started Wilson, who's been absolutely garbage.
He was really bad.
He
in
started.
final, wasn't
What's the vendetta against Isaac?
I don't know.
What's the vendetta? against
65
Isaac?
million,
weird.
literally one of our best
It's weird.
strikers in years,
So
and he just
weird.
sits on the
It's
bench.
so weird.
It's,
And
he
they
came
don't
on
get
against
brought
you
on
and was
up
the best player on
front
the
either,
pitch.
so-
He's like, and then St. Maximin doesn't start. My mate, by the way, love him.
Why did he not start against Man City? That's so weird to me. That's so weird.
I feel like St. Maximin's the type of player that have a great game against.
Yeah,
City.
yeah, so do I.
The 3-3 against City early season. That
Yeah.
was the best
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
I've
it was.
ever seen from him.
Yeah.
He was. He got 3 assists. He was absolutely unbelievable. But then this game, because it's away, we'll start Almiron, who by the way is perfect patch over. Stop making him our poster boy. He is crap.
It was,
He
it was a
absolutely
proper small
terrible.
team selection, that wasn't it?
Yeah,
against
ladies
City?
and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
You're not like that anymore. You shouldn't be doing that.
Almiron
No.
is back.
Almiron's
He is back to being
back.
an awful football player again.
Yeah.
It was,
And
it was always going to happen.
yeah, and
The most predictable footballer I think I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah,
they
it is.
were putting Almiron in my net at Newcastle. Goodbye, 11s.
Yeah, that made my eyes hurt. That was awful.
They were putting him over Jadon Sancho.
Oh, sickens me.
People
Oh,
don't.
God.
People who don't watch Newcastle think, oh, but he scored 10 goals this season. No.
Yeah,
no.
10
Yeah,
goals.
they were all about 4 months ago. wasn't
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
he scored 1 in his last. Like, I honestly think he's 1 in his last 14. I think it might be 1 in his last 14.
He's got 2 in his last 12,
Oh, that's it. Okay.
and then Wilson's got 1 in his last 12.
See, ooh.
I'm telling you, he's crap. He's been terrible for
I
ages.
didn't think it was that bad.
The
I thought
fo-
it was like 1 last
The
6 or
thing is,
something.
that
God,
fellow
that's horrific.
podcast, the Footballers podcast has 2 of the worst strikers in the Premier League on it.
Is that Antonio Wilson's? Yeah.
There's a footballers podcast.
Yeah, it's
Antonio
BBC
Wilson.
Surely you've seen
Antonio
clips
Wilson
from
I
it.
bet you've definitely
Oh.
seen it.
I think I have.
And
seen
they were
clips
talking
of-
about when the teams play each other. They were
He's
like,
gonna do the
if they
Macarena
score,
or something.
Yeah.
But then he,
Oh.
then he scored.
I just thought it was
Yeah.
like there was a host. I just thought they came on. Oh,
No,
I
that's
didn't
their
know.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
quite cool.
Is it BBC Sounds one?
Yeah,
I'll have to
yeah,
tune
it's,
into that. I'll have to.
It's a good podcast. They're just
Wilson
like
travels
that.
all the way down from Newcastle, London. Do they add?
No, it's
No,
over
it's
Zoom.
over-
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's remote.
But yeah, there's a lot. Next game, a lot of changes. A lot. Well, another thing, Joel Linton's out for the next 2 games. He's got
He
10
is,
yellow
yeah.
cards.
10
That's
yellows.
bad news.
Who'll replace
Willock, probably.
Yeah, it'll be Willock, Longstaff, and Bruno.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Longstaff,
Per
fair play.
Bruno,
to-
man.
He's a
Per
grafter.
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno in a couple of years will have a good midfield around him right now. Bless him. He's doing all the hard work. Well, to be fair, Johnson's.
What if
Bruno
Real,
is a good.
what if Real Madrid
reasonable-
come in for Bruno?
Please don't. I saw a picture
That's
of him
the
like in a.
Breaks a Man City, I think.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he
he
does.
definitely
If he's going to leave, he'll go
Breaks a Man
City.
City,
But he
Reeks a
said,
Gundogan replacement when he goes.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
he?
still think Jude Bellingham's a Gundogan replacement at Man City for some reason.
I agree.
but Yeah, I still
they
think
linked
that's
with
there.
Kovacic. I saw.
Be a good signing, no?
Kovacic would be like a proper Man City signing to make, like
Yeah.
when they
He'd
wanted
come in and be
Jorginho
dead
ages
good,
ago.
wouldn't
Yeah, he would be unreal. Yeah,
It would be, yeah.
But they
Kovacic.
need a Bernardo Silva and potentially Gundogan replacement because they're both going to maybe go.
Yeah, I think maybe Bernardo Silva or Bellingham's more of a Bernardo Silva
I'd say,
replacement instead of like the fact he can't play in the right way.
If they
obviously,
replace-
but the fight's just a little bit more.
If they replace Bernardo Silva and Gundogan with Bellingham and
and-
Kovacic, that'd be unbelievable.
Or Bellingham and
Ridiculous
Bruno.
business.
That'd be
That'd
unbelievable.
That'd probably be the best midfield. in the
How
world.
old Kovacic now?
28,
Probably, yeah, probably not.
Still got
30
years ahead,
yeah.
haven't
He was captain last night. He was very good as well.
Wow, what was Gundogan when they signed him?
27,
27 maybe.
28, 29.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how old he is.
I
Don't know how long
reckon,
he's been there.
I reckon he's 30.
I feel like one day he
Feels
just
like he's
spawned
been
at
around
City.
for
I don't
ages.
remember him signing at all. I don't remember him holding up a shirt.
Should we have a look?
Kovacic is 28.
There you go.
Prime.
I want to say
Rates
Gundogan
in
signed in
Man
2016.
Gundogan is 32 years old.
Oh,
And he signed in 2016.
really? I don't remember that
What?
at all.
Done it for 6 years. He's 32 and signed him in
He's one of
2016.
Penny's
26.
first signings.
So he's
Was
26.
it?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
I
I
just
like
don't
Claudio
remember it.
Bravo. He came in with that.
Yeah.
lot,
Oh,
didn't
did
he?
he? Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
was. City.
But yeah, just last word on Newcastle. A lot of changes needed. Maybe a tweak in the system because we are one of the most, like, the least adaptable teams in the Premier League. If we go 1-0 down,
Yeah, you
we
are.
don't change anything. We just bring on St. Maxman and hope
There's no
for the best.
plan.
Yeah,
So,
what
yeah.
you wanted to do against Man City was, I know I make the joke, but put 10 men behind the ball.
No, yeah,
and
it's
play-
good.
and-
It's what we should do in the
and-
final.
and play totally in transition. Hence why he played Gordon. Go good at pressing.
Gordon,
quick.
by the way.
It was dead good, by the way, wasn't he?
Okay.
He's good at minute. He's good
It's
at
his first
He's
start.
good at making connection with the ball as well. That's what
Oh,
made
that
the
video is bad, isn't it? He literally,
Knobby.
he's a hard worker, but apart from that,
45 million for something like that.
yeah, I'm still. People love him though because he runs. So
No, people love him
Fine.
because you're not allowed to criticise anything anyhow does.
And he's a new signing.
And you spend 45 million on him. And the
Yeah,
Newcastle
so we
fans
would
can
have
do
a
no
choice.
wrong.
How long does he
Yeah.
get before people stop pretending that he's shit?
when
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
When he leaves Newcastle.
When he leaves.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He was shit anyway, we didn't need him.
Yeah.
How masterclass. He's gone for 20 million. Profit.
Ashworth done it again. Got
Yeah.
20 mil for
Yeah.
it.
It doesn't matter about profit because we get the richest owners in the world. That's what they'll say. That's what you'll say.
They will,
That's what
they
you'll
will.
say.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Well, yeah.
I think
We
when
don't care about profit.
I think if he gets to the end of the season without a goal or an assist, people will start going.
He'll be loaned out to like Bournemouth in about 3
No, because he's
seasons.
chaotic. He's chaotic and hardworking
not. He's
and
a gobshite,
loves the
isn't he?
club.
Loves himself.
Loves himself. Yeah.
With a stupid Claire Baldwin haircut.
Someone said he looked like a jockey the other day. It's
Yeah, he
brilliant.
does.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a twin at FC United, by the way.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Oh my god, spitting him.
And
It's
the
Someone
both,
else
who
looks
like a
scary.
div.
and they're both terrible. He missed an
Scary.
open goal.
Yeah.
I love your hatred for him.
Oh, I'm buzzing.
45
45 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't blame him. Yeah.
We're terrible, but
who
he
else
still
you-
don't get in the team.
Who
Yeah.
else are you about to cash in on?
What do you mean?
Moise Keane.
28 mil.
Yeah, that's another really good
Hey,
mate.
I know it didn't work out for us, but great business, by the way. We've made
28
profit on
He
it.
got
million.
sent off a
Moise
minute into
Keane.
coming on.
28 million for
Came on
Moise
and nailed
Keane.
someone.
I'll tell you what, if we stay up, our FFP problems go away.
Yeah.
We'll be really looking good next year. If we stay up, I don't think we will.
You've got a pull as
But-
well.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah.
Yeah, you've always had a pull.
And the new ground as well. People want to be on
Oh
that.
yeah, is it your last season? Next season?
Yeah, that's the season's last one.
And then you're moving into the Red Bull Arena.
yeah,
Red Bull Everton.
gorgeous that ground.
It
Shame,
is.
shame we'll
It's
be using the
really
championship,
nice.
but,
Yeah.
but
No, you'll be up by then.
I don't think we'll come back up straight first season.
Nah, you'll
I
have a
think-
massive like.
I think you will.
We'll get raided.
I think
Yeah.
you will. Bielsa's
I think Pickford is
Ancelotti's son
No,
will come in.
we keep Dyche.
Of course
Yeah,
you would.
yeah,
Why
you
would you
would.
sack Dyche?
Would no, I was
That
just thinking
Burnley
would he
season
walk?
they come
I'm
up.
just thinking
That
would
was
he
like the
walk?
second
Nah,
highest
Dyche
point
should stay.
I
scorer.
think he
in-
would. Yeah,
Of course
no,
he stay.
I
You
know.
can
I
listen
think
to
about it.
North
No,
Africa
he'd
as well,
stay.
don't
Yes,
you?
right.
Of course he'd stay. Yeah, there's no. Dyche is a very much project manager.
I changed my mind. Maybe
long
we'll-
term.
maybe
Who
we'll-
would Everton lose if they went down? Pickford.
No,
Yeah.
I think Pickford would
Yeah,
stay.
course he would.
Pickford again.
He wants to be
If he
number.
wants to
We'd
be
want him
England's
to. We'd
number
want
one.
him to go.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's why. Right.
No, he'd stay or go.
It's really
Pickford
weird.
go.
It's
I
really
think he'd
tragic.
stay.
Go, of course he'd
No,
go.
listen.
He'd stay.
When he signed the contract, he didn't include a relegation clause, and people are going, "Oh, he'd stay with us." When he go, no, it's not that. What it is, it's we get to set the price for him. So normally when players sign new contracts, if we go down, he'd have a clause that goes, you can leave for 15 million or whatever. But we'll be
Or
able
you
to
leave at the first bid take or first offer
Yeah,
accepted.
but we'd be able to warrant whatever bid we want it now.
So is he going to stay or is he going to go?
stay.
He's going to go, but he's done us a favour.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
goes-
Yeah.
he
yeah.
definitely goes Spurs.
We want him to go. Yeah, he'll replace Lloris.
Or maybe potentially David Raya at Brentford or something
yeah.
like that.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's
or-
better than Brent. I think. I know Brentford are really good, but
No,
I think he's a
yeah,
bigger
of
Good
course,
cost.
Spurs,
he
but
is,
he's better
No.
than Brentford.
He'll get
No,
Europa
no,
League
no.
minimum offer, I think.
He
No,
goes
no,
like
I
a
know what you
bigger
mean.
club.
That sort of level of club. Top 8, top 9,
Yeah, I think he
top
has to,
10.
yeah.
He will.
As you
But he's done us a favour.
Uh,
Deserves it as well.
Onana will
Onana,
go.
Onana
Wanting
definitely,
to.
and you'll make good money on Onana. You'll make close to
McNeil
40,
would stay.
44.
McNeil
Iwobi would stay.
And I don't
There's
know.
not many looking.
I don't
at
think we'll offer Iwobi a new contract.
Mopai will
When's
go,
he-
but it won't matter.
I don't know. I think
No, I think he'd stay.
Mope will stay and
When's-
score
when's
he
40
be there?
goals and then come up and then be shit.
When's
You think
Iwobi's
so?
contract out of?
I can see Mopai
serious,
just go.
yeah.
I can see Mopai getting an offer.
Juicy would he go?
No,
Mope is
it's
staying.
I think.
He's older
If
now,
he
isn't
was happy to take a wage cut, he'd stay.
Who's this?
33.
Just a go.
I really picture Mopai getting an offer from someone really random and just go.
Like Trabzonspor or
Yeah.
something like that.
Or, yeah, Besiktas or something
Yeah,
like
he'll
that.
go
Yeah,
to, no, actually, he'll go to Turkey.
yeah, and he'll go to Turkey or yeah.
Demirspor or someone like that.
Yeah.
he will.
I can't
100%.
see many.
That's
the
the
Everton team
route.
going.
I think
But
I can't.
Tarkowski's
if you were
staying
to
unless
go
he gets an
down, you've
offer.
got a
I
great
think
call.
Cody, he'd stay.
We won't make him permanent if we go down.
Of course.
He's been a bit.
Branthwaite would play every game for us next season if we went down.
Yeah,
you
Isaac
think-
Price would get a.
Do you not think
Ben,
PSV will go in
ben
for him
Godfrey,
permanently?
would he
We
go?
won't let him go. I don't think. No, he'd stay.
You reckon?
He'd definitely.
He would play a full season in Championship and then go.
I
When he
feel
got
like he'd be
promoted.
one with a lot
If
of
he didn't go,
interest.
Yeah.
he'd go.
He'd have
Tom
a lot of interest
Davies.
about him though.
Yeah, but he's not as young as people think he is now. Still,
Tom Davies.
But
would-
it's
Tom
25,
Davies won't
but-
get into our championship team.
He actually won't. Yeah.
Don't think I'm joking. He's shit.
No, he's-
James
no,
Garner
he-
would be good for you.
Yeah,
He'd be very.
Yeah,
Yeah, he would.
yeah.
I always forget you have him because
We'd have a really
He's
good young
injured,
core,
he's
I
injured,
think.
he's injured.
Like the players that are out there, like Cannon would probably play loads of games for us.
Sims would play a lot.
And Sims would be good. In,
Yeah, you've got a lo-
Sims would
load-
be really good in the championship.
You've got a load of really good like young midfielders as well.
Am I right in
Isaac
saying Lewis
Price.
Dobbins doing well at Derby?
Yeah. Yeah, Dobbins highly thought of. Yeah,
Dobbin.
there's a few of them like that. Warrington, Isaac
Price.
Price. Yeah, Lewis Warrington are really good.
Isaac Price got called up to the Northern Ireland squad by the way. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's good. Yeah, he's
Watch
worth
a
out for.
50-second clip from on YouTube because that's all there was. And it was him getting into a fight.
It's a shame for him. Yeah, no, I remember a game. Yeah, it was the under 18s, wasn't it? But,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, he looks a good player. That talent scout Jack, whatever Twitter page.
Jack's Talbot.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
yeah,
the
yeah,
website.
yeah,
He's on the
yeah.
website, so I took a look at that. But
No, yeah.
yeah.
Talbot, whatever.
I don't really think you lose a massive amount of your squad. I
don't
do
either.
think you go straight back up.
And you'll make a lot of money from going down. As
No,
well.
I also-
Salary
Parachute
payments
funds,
and
yeah.
then player sales.
Yeah,
You
but
get
we-
30 for Onana easily, and then
Yeah.
Pickford 30 probably as well.
I think maybe even more 35, 40.
Yeah, I was thinking
Oh yeah,
35,
at least
yeah.
30.
Because he's
England
number one. In
Onana 40, 45,
45.
fifth.
Onana could go.
Because
to
he got
any
relegated,
Premier.
it'll be a massively cut price. If you stayed up, you could rinse Onana.
I
Honestly.
think if you went down, we'd
Like
go in
Richarlison
heavily.
If we
I'd
stayed up,
rinse
we'd
him.
get 60 for him.
yeah, there's Charleston.
I'd
I've
go
rin-
down.
rinsed
I think if
him,
you
yeah.
went down, we'd definitely go in heavily for Onana. I think
Everyone will heavily go. in.
Everyone
Yeah.
will want him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
good.
You-
He's obviously
you
a
know,
good player.
I wouldn't mind if we went in from like. I think you could go in from
Yeah, I think. I think.
What?
Onana.
You think Liverpool going for that? We won't sell to Liverpool.
You don't
Yeah,
think
that
so?
would not. He wouldn't go.
You wouldn't sell
Both
Liverpool if the price was right.
Liverpool won't go for it.
No.
No, Liverpool.
No,
because
it's just
never-
not a thing that happens.
But
It's
if
not
he
a
was
thing.
at
I'm not
any
saying
other,
that.
if he was at
Ah,
any
true,
other,
no.
I can't think
Yeah.
of many players that
Yeah,
play for
that's
both
true.
clubs. There's not many.
No, there's not many.
I can't even think of one off the top of my head. I actually don't.
Yeah, Cody.
Cody.
Yeah, but then that's like
It doesn't really
Barely.
even count even.
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
It's so early in his career. No, it's
it
Rafa.
just doesn't happen. It's not like Real and Barca and
No, it's just
Inter and AC.
No, that's
It's
true.
not-
You know, that's true. I'm
just not
even
Tottenham
thinking.
Arsenal,
I'm even
something
thinking
like
of Man City, Man United. No, he wouldn't go.
It's just a mutual thing to not go in.
Yeah,
not
no.
go each
Who's-
other.
Oh, I forgot his name. City, United, Liverpool, Everton. He played for all four.
Oh,
What did you say?
Keegan, not Keegan.
No.
Wait, who's he played for?
And Helka.
no, I
City,
can't think.
United.
I know what you mean. I can't think.
Who are the clubs? City, United, Liverpool, Everton.
Just
Was
go.
it Peter Beardsley?
Yeah, but I think Beardsley played for Liverpool.
Beardsley?
didn't he? Yeah.
He play for United.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Go on the internet and type.
I
in
don't think
players
Peter
that
Beardsley-
He played for Newcastle.
Yeah, he didn't play for Man United.
I might be getting horribly wrong, but it's someone on.
I know what you mean.
I don't think Peter Beardsley played for Man United.
I don't think he did either, but it's that
But
sort of name.
it's someone.
No,
He's
I
a
know.
Geordie. There's no way.
No,
There's no way.
I know what you mean.
No, but yeah, it's that.
Did he play for Liverpool and Everton? No.
No.
There's someone.
No, I know what he means. It's not
Wait.
Beardsley, but I know what he means. It's that era of
Yeah,
player.
Peter Beardsley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played
Yeah.
for United.
Did he?
Yeah, he played for City,
There you go.
United, Newcastle.
How many games did he play for United?
He was there 82, 83.
For a season.
So he's played for Carlisle, Vancouver, United,
Yeah.
Newcastle, Everton, back to Newcastle, Bolton, City, Fulham, and Hartlepool. as well as Liverpool.
Hartley
When
Barnes was goal.
did he play for United? End of his career, start of his career?
Middle.
Towards the start. Towards the start.
So relatively before Newcastle or after Newcastle?
Before.
Before, yeah.
Before, that's
Knew it was.
That surprised
Don't
me.
know
Well,
why
he's only played
Keegan-
7 games, so that's maybe why he's not in my head as a Man United player.
Yeah,
But
don't know why.
no, fair play. That's good knowledge. That'd be a
fair
quiz
enough.
question.
I had no
I
idea
knew there
who
was
played
one.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
for- Then again, Peter Beers, that's ages ago. So it's like recently, it's just
That's 30 years
Liverpool
ago
episode.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recently it just doesn't happen. So no, he won't go Liverpool.
No. I was wrong to say it. No, I take back what I said about that. Oh no, that one. I think he'd be okay though. Honestly, in the
Lonergan.
championship, like you said, like you players like Sims, they give you a lot of time to experiment with other
No,
players
listen,
too.
I think we'd be fine, but it's...
I think it'd be very similar to Watford situation, except for the fact you wouldn't sack the managers like every 2 minutes. But I think like you've got quality there, but I don't think you get promoted with it because they've got Shamal Assar and João Pedro, and they're still crap.
No, I think we'd probably go straight Cup, to be honest. Because Sean Dyche is
You'd finish second.
what-
I think playoffs.
I
to be
think
honest.
honestly we'd be near. I think
It also depends who else goes down.
I think it'd be alien to see Everton in a playoff. That'd be alien.
I think
to
it'd be
me.
Well,
area
they'll be
C,
the
yeah,
champions,
way
aren't they?
championship.
Yeah, they'll be the
Yeah,
champions.
you've never been relegated.
No, longest
Yeah,
serving
that's
Premier Club.
so yeah, no, it'd be disgusting.
It's you a season in the championship.
I really hope you
Yeah,
don't
we
go
are.
down. I really hope you don't.
So
I really
Southampton,
hope you don't.
Southampton, please go down.
I think we deserve to go down, but the thing is, we're going down. The club will go into absolute disarray because the ball will get chased out.
Yeah.
There will. Do you know what I mean? There'll be massive There's already protests now, but it wouldn't end well.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We would talk about the game, the Everton Nottingham Forest game, but none of us watched it. So.
I watched
I
it.
watched it.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Honestly,
Come on,
though,
I
guys.
just said earlier.
there's not much to talk about.
No,
by
there
the sounds
isn't.
of it.
No. It's just you scored early on, then they
Scored a penalty.
dominated. They scored.
So,
Then,
how long has it been since you got a penalty? Sorry to interrupt.
God knows, mate. Ages. When did we last get a pen? I don't know. It was at least 3 seasons ago. I want to
Yeah.
say. Or- no, that's too long. 2 seasons ago.
Dominic
maybe.
Calvert-Lewin at Leeds, like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
I
that
think
rings
that was
a
it.
bell. Yeah, that rings a bell.
2 seasons. Oof. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
I don't know what I was saying.
You got it. You scored really early.
Oh
on.
yeah, they scored early. Then Forest dominated, scored. Then you dominated again, scored. Then they scored, and then it was just
Just
back
two
and
shit
forth.
teams.
It was just a terrible game.
Two
if I'm being
keepers
honest.
that were just left to
Yeah.
hung out to dry.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
Honestly, there's not much to talk
No,
about.
there isn't.
by it.
There wasn't
Forest aren't
any-
as good as everyone makes out, but
There's
they're
nothing to
still
take
down
away
there.
from that game except the fact that both teams are crap.
And
I
we,
think
we scored 2, which was nice for us.
I think
to be
Wolves
honest.
is the cut-off point of teams that are going down. Anyone below Wolves, I don't think Wolves will go down.
No,
No,
I
there's
think
no way.
There's no way.
No
Wolves go
way.
down.
Imagine
As soon
Lopetegui
as soon as they got
in
Lopetegui, I was like, "There's no way."
There's a
they'll
lot of
go down.
teams in trouble that people don't think now. Palace, I keep saying Palace. They're in it.
Yeah.
Of course they are. They're crap.
Villa aren't
Palace
in
are
it.
terrible.
Villa aren't.
No, Villa aren't in
I'd
it.
say
No,
Chelsea
they're
are
all right. I thought
safe.
they were, but they're not.
I think United are safe as well.
Yeah, I said that. I said that when we got 40
Liverpool
points.
after the win at the weekend, I think they're safe now.
Yeah, that's why they were
No.
so happy to just avoid relegation.
Yeah, I don't know. A
They're
couple of
buzzing.
games in hand, they could slip up again. Brighton and Brentford are
Arsenal are mathematically safe as well.
Yeah,
I think,
Are they?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
mathematically
okay.
safe. Yeah, so Arsenal.
Fair play,
are doing
Arsenal.
well.
Nice
Are
one,
City
lads.
mathematically
Nope.
safe?
Only
No.
Arsenal so
See,
far.
that's tough. Then
Hey.
City
We
could be in
can't rule them
trouble.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be. Yeah.
A Haaland injury, losing De Bruyne. City, you know.
All the players get
Well, no,
shot.
mate.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have
Mate,
no one to play.
They're worse with Haaland, so I think they might still go down.
Oh, they are
true,
terrible.
'cause he only
You know
touches
that
the ball
striker
9
that scored
times a
30
game.
goals this season.
Yeah,
He's
he-
terrible.
You know that one
Yeah.
because you've broken all the records?
Yeah, the
Shocking.
guy that is about to break every record ever, but only touches the ball 9 times a game. He is a problem, man.
No,
So
guy, I think.
I
load him out.
reckon. Get if City. Oh, I think in the summer, if City were to get,
If City go down, how much do you think Haaland to go for?
I say because they went
5
down.
mil maybe?
No, I think less
Too
than that.
much,
Cut
isn't it?
price.
No,
yeah.
I wouldn't pay
2.5
5
or
million.
something.
I wouldn't pay
He'll
5
go
million.
to like Trabzonspor or something, won't he? Or Sivasspor
think
or
so?
something like that. Yeah. Besiktas. Come to Besiktas. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Sligo Rovers brings to mind. Would he be able to cope in the?
Oh, I don't know.
It's tough, isn't
Mate,
it?
would he get enough of the ball? That's what we're trying to say. He's not
Yeah.
getting the ball.
Because he is really good on the ball. His technical ability is unbelievable.
But City just can't cope with him.
No.
No. He's a problem child, isn't he?
Yeah.
His attitude stinks, by
Yeah.
the way.
Joe Worrell, Ruben D. It's tough, like, isn't it? I don't know.
You know,
I just think if City go down, Forest will just raid City and they'll sign like De Bruyne.
Right, okay.
De Bruyne will be.
That's where you ended.
I can't. That's just De Bruyne and
Kevin De
Forest.
Bruyne.
I just sat back and
Everything
enjoyed
else,
that.
everything else is quite funny. but
Kevin De
that's
Bruyne assisting Chris Ward. I mean, it's a match made in heaven, isn't it?
I reckon a midfield of
They should sign Chris Wood.
just- They
City,
should sign Chris
because he's
Woods.
better on the ball than Harwood as
Mate,
well.
you know how good
oh,
he'd be.
that is
That.
true.
No, they should sign that Wrexham striker who said he scored 20.
Can I talk about something? I know it's off topic, but do you know how many Everton supporters think we should sign Paul Mullin?
Why?
No, listen. People are going, surely Paul Mullin has to be better than Neil Mopey.
Well, to
And
be
every
fair,
single time I go, will you fuck off? I fucking hate it. Paul Mullin is a League One striker. Mope scored 30 goals in the Championship, but apparently, just because he hates the Tories, people are going, "Oh my God, lad, you've got to bring in that Paul Mullin for Wrexham."
Scouts as well. You see that goal he scored away? I don't know where it was, but like it looked like he turned around and flicked.
Oh
the keeper.
God, I got so much shit for slacking it off.
It was an own
And
goal.
People were going, "Lad, how's he done that?" And then there's a second view of it.
It's just an
in
own
the
goal.
comments, and it's the most obvious own goal you've ever seen.
Paul Mullin, Everton.
But he got his boots customised, lad, so he's a good lad. That
He got a fine, but he don't care.
He don't care about the fine, lad, even though the club paid it.
Yeah,
He does what he wants.
Paul Mullin hates the Tories, but he's accepting 14 grand a week in the National League.
Nice one, mate.
Wage structure.
Ryan Reynolds thinks he's a slob, lad.
Paul Mullin's a dirty cheat as well, by the way. He's
Oh, yeah, he
cheating
is.
scum.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
scum. Cheat.
Tell us why.
Because he scored 2 goals that shouldn't have stood in the playoff final against us. Score that with his hand. Like that.
Yeah,
And
if
of
you-
God.
In the
He's Maradona, lad.
have you watched the Wrexham documentary?
It's a cheat.
Have you watched
It's a
it?
cheat. Yeah, I've watched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that episode of the Grimsby game, they give the best angle, but he just goes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Scores like that.
and then yeah, fuck.
Don't hate the player.
He
hate the game.
dived for the pen as well.
Yeah, he
And he
did.
still could come up even after cheating. So.
We.
And we're going to stay down here.
No, I think hit them and not. Oh no, it's only one automatic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's why
yeah,
it's so
true,
hard to get
yeah.
out of.
And Woking are going to beat them in the playoff final. Padraig Hammond, former Town player, is going to score the winning goal.
Good
and we're
lad.
going to stay down there.
Good
and
lad,
we're going to
Padraig.
league. I can't wait.
I will be there,
I'll
no
be there
matter
no
what.
matter what. I will.
Yeah,
I love that saying.
I think a midfield of De Bruyne, Frula, and Gibbs White would
No,
be
Shelby.
really good.
Shelby.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
you
Shelby
got-
and Colback
Freuler's
have to
better
be in
than
that
Shelby.
team.
Colback could be in there.
Shelby,
Shelby double pivot. Maybe De Bruyne gets in over Gibbs White. I'm not sure.
Like we have.
What's going on?
Nothing, mate. Don't worry.
What's going on in here?
Breakfast,
breakfast. That's what it was. Clip that. What's going on in
What's
here?
going on here?
Breakfast. Right. Anyway, what time are we on?
Two
An
months.
hour 13.
Oh, right. I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up.
Oh, I was having fun there.
Will we chat about the Champions League, or I didn't. I only watched a little bit of the
Chelsea are
game.
through. Spurs are going to go out tonight. So
No, I think Spurs.
PSG.
I think Spurs beat AC Milan.
Nope.
Honestly, no. It is the
Yeah,
most
I do
Spurs
as well.
thing. It's the most Spurs thing ever to lose to Sheffield
AC
United,
Milan
lose to
are
Wolves,
Oh, yeah,
and,
that's
lose,
true,
and
yeah.
beat
AC
AC Milan. Is the most. It's written in the stars for Spurs
Yeah,
to win
do.
this night.
Don't-
2-0
Yeah.
Spurs.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I think
I won't watch it because
it'll be 1-1. I think.
They're 1-0 down.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Aren't they?
They'll
Oh.
finish 1-1. aggregate.
Oh, have you seen the Neymar stuff? It's like, oh look, he's out for 3 to 4 months because of his sister's birthday, whatever it is. Oh yeah, he
Her
chose to.
Man. Her
Definitely.
name, man.
Chose to have
Another
surgery
season
just to
ending.
go to his sister's birthday party on one day.
Yeah,
That's what I heard anyway.
3 or 4 months of planning, obviously.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
reckon he's probably fitting at the City ground, wouldn't
Oh, mate, I'm not sure.
he? No, do you know what? Wrexham should probably sign Neymar.
Yeah, if you
Alongside
get Paul
Paul
Mullin,
Mullin,
which you
lad.
should, you definitely
Yeah, whenever
should.
If you
sign-
cash in on Paul Mullin for 58 million, they
Yeah.
should definitely get Neymar as a replacement.
No, I reckon we'd probably sign him for like 40 million plus Joey and Lescott and Jack Rodwell.
Jack Rodwell.
Then Neymar would go to Wrexham and a mega documentary on him.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta would put his boots back on. He'd go to Fiorentina, he'd play a few games.
Yeah.
Christian Kouame would probably go to Leyton Orient or something like that.
Victor Anichebe would probably go back to like Woking or something.
No, he's retired, mate.
Oh yeah, that was awful. You're the worst person I've ever met.
That was hack.
That was the biggest hack ever.
I'm just thinking where Christian Stuani's going to go.
Does he actually still play? I actually don't know.
Who
Does he play for?
Girona,
He
isn't
plays Girona. Are they second tier or
Second.
first?
Hell's
That's second.
for
he?
him.
Yeah, they went down last year, I think.
Yeah, with Venezia.
Yeah.
With Venezia.
I remember that card on
The next
FIFA where he had like
season,
99
Girona's
in.
in Spain.
Oh,
Wait, what? What did you say?
I thought you said Verona.
Girona went down
I thought
with
you said
Venezia.
Verona, not
Oh,
Girona.
wondering why he said Hellas Verona.
Yeah, I thought you
Yeah, I
said
thought it was
Verona,
Hellas
not
Verona.
I thought it was just
Girona.
naming football teams.
Yeah.
you know, so-
sorry. That wasn't me being stupid. That was me not hearing it properly.
Right.
Yeah, on that note, on that bombshell, we're gonna end the episode.
That's
right
given
there.
some very good transfer advice to City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest owners. What's his name?
Greek man.
The Greek
Yeah.
bloke.
Gyro.
Gyro. Whatever.
Gyro, yeah.
They are nice as, by the way.
Yeah.
Unless you're at Park Life paying 14 quid for one. It's not what you want to be. is
My
it?
mate owns a Greek restaurant. Yeah, it's nice.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll
thank you very
sleep
much for
better
watching,
now.
and we will see you next
What's
time.
his
Bye bye.
Bye.